They broke you. But have you ever stopped to ask, what did you really lose? Or was it just an illusion born from your pain? You want revenge. You want them to hurt like you did. But will that truly heal you? Or keep you shackled to the wound? The
answer isn't in vengeance, it's in silence, in becoming the storm that asks no permission. They broke your heart, didn't they?
maybe it was a lover who swore forever but walked away when things got tough. Maybe it was a friend who turned your deepest secrets into weapons. Or worse, maybe it was you, betraying yourself. The pain? It cuts deep. It shakes you, makes you question everything you once believed. And then comes that small, dangerous whisper inside. Make them pay. It's tempting, isn't it? Imagining them crawling back, suffering the way you did.
Maybe, just maybe, if they hurt too, you'll finally feel whole again. But here's the hard truth. Revenge doesn't free you, it enslaves you. The more you obsess, the more power you hand over. They may have broken your heart, but seeking
revenge means you let them own your mind too. Most people get this wrong. They think power is in fighting back, in proving a point, in making someone regret what they did. But the Stoics knew better. True power is mastering yourself, standing tall in the chaos, untouched, untouchable. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that. Heartbreak, betrayal, pain, those are external. But your response? That's yours. And in that choice lies your freedom. Now here's something few will admit: the greatest form of revenge is indifference. It's walking away so fully that they no longer matter. It's turning pain into power, heartbreak into fuel for an unstoppable life. But it's not easy. It takes discipline, control, the courage to stop reacting and start rebuilding. That's why you're here. Today, I'll show you how to take pain and transmute it into something far more powerful than revenge: resilience. We'll blend Stoic wisdom with the raw truths of dark psychology to help you rise. And in this moment, let's make a pact. Drop this phrase in the comments below. I am the storm. Because storms don't beg. They move. They tear through what no longer serves them, and they never look back. In the last section, we explored how controlling your emotions means controlling the outcome. Now let's go one step deeper. Where does that control truly begin? Here's a challenge. Right now, drop the phrase, "I control my destiny," in the comments. Let the world know heartbreak, betrayal, even emotions, they don't define you. You do. Let's talk about revenge. It's seductive, isn't it? When someone hurts you, the thought of making them suffer feels fair, like it could restore balance. But here's the truth. Revenge is a mirage. It looks like relief from afar, but up close, it was never real. Because revenge doesn't heal, it
reopens the wound. Even if you succeed, does it undo the betrayal? No. At best, it gives you fleeting satisfaction. At worst, it consumes you,
slowly turning you into someone you no longer recognize. From a Stoic view, revenge punishes you, not them. It tethers you to the pain, drains your time, your energy, and your peace. Seneca said, "A wise man is unaffected by praise or blame." In short, true strength lies in rising above the petty pull of retaliation. Why waste your life plotting their downfall when you could be building your own empire? But let's dig deeper. Revenge usually stems from a lack of closure. You want them to regret. You crave an apology. But here's the twist. Closure doesn't come from them, it comes from you. The moment you stop letting their actions define your worth, you are free. Here's the ultimate revenge: indifference. Imagine this. They expect you to break, beg, lash out. Instead, you thrive. You rise. You grow. That's the kind of revenge they'll never recover from, because it shows they never had control to begin with. When you stop reacting, you become unpredictable. They can't read you. They can't shake you. Your silence becomes deafening. Your success reflects their loss. So here's your next challenge. Forget revenge. Rebuild yourself. Comment: I rise above. Let it be known you don't lower yourself to their level. You rise to your own. Now let's be honest. Pain is real. It can make you feel powerless. But the Stoics knew something deeper. Pain is the path. Marcus Aurelius said, "The obstacle is the way." This is the philosophy of amor fati, a love of fate. Not just accepting it, but embracing it. Even the hard parts, especially the hard parts, because pain isn't here to destroy you, it's here to reveal what you're made of. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Pain teaches resilience. It reveals who's truly by your side, and most of all, it shows you turning pain into power isn't abstract, it's practical. Step 1, stop resisting it. Feel it without judgment. Step 2, reflect. What did this teach you? How will you act differently? Pain plus reflection, big growth. Step 3, channel it. Put that fire into building something, your body, your business, your mindset. When you do, you strip pain of its power. Now, if you're ready to declare that this heartbreak won't own you, drop this phrase below. I turn pain into power. Earlier, we talked about turning pain into power. Now let's take the next leap. How do you free yourself from emotional control? The answer lies in mastering something subtle but profound: indifference. Picture this. Someone insults you, betrays you, tries to break you, and instead of reacting, you stay calm. You remain unmoved. Their actions fall away like water off stone. That's not weakness, that's strength. It's power. The Stoics called it apatheia, not apathy, but a calm, unshakable state where you rule over your emotions. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully. You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. You only feel what you allow yourself to feel. And your response, that's where your power lies. When you stop reacting, you take back control. But here's the twist. Indifference doesn't just free you, it disarms those who try to hurt you. They expect your rage, your pain. But when you respond with silence, you've already won. You don't play their game, and so you end it. Now, mastering indifference isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about choosing where your energy goes. Ask yourself, does this deserve my attention, my peace, my time? Most often, the answer is no. Your peace is sacred. Protect it. Here's how to practice apatheia. Pause before reacting. Take a breath. Emotionally detach. Visualize their words like waves. You see them, but don't let them pull you under. Focus on what you control. Choose calm every single time. And here's the beauty. Indifference is magnetic. People are drawn to your calm because it's rare. It speaks louder than any emotional outburst ever could. If you're ready to reclaim that calm, comment, I choose calm. Let it be your reminder that your peace isn't up for negotiation. Now let's talk about the loudest sound in the world: silence. Silence makes people uncomfortable. It grabs attention without shouting. And in a world that demands reactions, your silence becomes power. It unsettles people, it makes them wonder. That's where your control begins. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." Silence is not weakness, it is restraint with
intention. It's wisdom in action, and silence protects your energy. Every word is energy spent. Every argument, every explanation drains you.
But when you remain quiet, you preserve your strength for what really matters: your growth, your peace, your mission. Here's how to begin. Resist explaining. You owe no one a defense. Let your actions speak. Show you've moved on. Don't just say it. Hold your power. In every interaction, let silence be your armor, because silence says, "I've already won." If that resonates with you, drop. My silence is my strength. Let the world know not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. After mastering your emotions and using silence as a weapon, now comes the most powerful act: rebuilding yourself. Brick by brick, step by step, until their betrayal becomes nothing more than a forgotten footnote in your rise. So where do you begin? With your body, mind, and spirit. First, invest in your physical and mental health. Start training. Go to the gym, run, meditate, or practice yoga, whatever strengthens you. A resilient body builds a powerful mind. When you stand tall, you send a silent message: I am unbreakable. Second,
master your craft. Whether it's art, business, writing, or anything else, devote yourself to it. Pour your energy into excellence.
When you become so skilled, your success will speak louder than any words ever could. Third, build financial independence. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy freedom. Use this time to upgrade your career, start a side hustle, or learn a skill that boosts your value. Independence is power. Fourth, audit your relationships. Now is the time to refine your circle. Let go of toxic ties and surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. Quality always beats quantity. And finally, keep moving forward. Progress doesn't have to be dramatic, it just has to be consistent. Every step away from the one who hurt you is a step closer to who you're meant to become. And the more you build, the less their betrayal matters, because the ultimate truth is this: your success is about you, not them. Imagine months or years from now looking back at this moment with gratitude, not bitterness, because this pain didn't break you. It ignited a fire in you no one can extinguish. You'll understand that the best revenge was never revenge at all. It was a life so full, so rich, that the past can no longer touch you. If you're ready to step into that life, drop the phrase, "I rise stronger." Now that you're rebuilding, it's time to level up even further by mastering the psychological game. Because true strength lies not just in what you do, but in how you think, how you carry yourself, and how you stay 2 steps ahead. In the previous chapter, you began rebuilding yourself, stronger, clearer, and entirely on your own terms. Now comes the real shift, letting go of the victim identity and stepping fully into the role of the author of your life. The Stoics believed suffering is not a reason to give up, it's an opportunity to rise. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters." And in that response, that's where your power lives. When you stop asking, why did this happen to me? And start asking, what will I do with this? You're no longer a passive bystander. You become the active force of healing, because healing isn't something that happens to you, it's something you choose to create. Start by reclaiming your narrative. Stop letting their betrayal define you. You're not the person who was cheated on, you're the one who overcame it. Rewrite the story with you as the hero. Next, focus on what you can control. You can't change the past, but you can shape your future, your mindset, your habits, your choices. That is where your real power begins. Let go of resentment. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. Holding on to anger keeps you chained to the past. Let it go, not because they deserve peace, but because you do. And here's the truth. When you leave behind victimhood, you become unstoppable. You stop waiting for apologies that may never come. You stop replaying what hurt you. You stop needing closure because you build it yourself. Empowerment is this: realizing they no longer have any say in your life. Their betrayal was a chapter. You write the rest of the book, and it will be a story worth reading. One of resilience, growth, and a comeback so powerful they won't believe it's the same person they left behind, because the best revenge is to become someone they can no longer reach. If you're ready to let go of the victim and step into the victor, comment, "I write my own story." Say it loud. Say it with certainty, because no one else gets to hold the pen. And now you're here. You've made it to the final step. You've taken back your power, your peace, your purpose. But this isn't the end. It's just the beginning of your unstoppable self. You've made it to the end, but not to get revenge, not to prove anything to them. You made it here to become someone unbreakable. Remember this. Pain doesn't define you. Your response does. Betrayal, heartbreak, abandonment, those are just chapters. But you are the author of how this story ends. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path." And through every step of this journey, you've proven that to be true. You've gained control over your emotions, discovered the power of silence and detachment, learned that forgiveness sets you free, not them. And most importantly, you've taken the pen back. You're writing your story now. Now ask yourself, where else will you apply this mindset? This isn't just about relationships, it's about life. In every challenge, at work, in family, in your own mind, you now have the tools to stay grounded, strong, and unshaken. Don't let the person who hurt you keep living in your head rent-free. They don't deserve your time, energy, or your future. Let them go and build a life so full, so powerful, so free, that they become irrelevant. Because the most powerful revenge, it's not just living well, it's living in such a way that they no longer matter. If something inside you shifted today, even just a little, drop this in the comments. I am the storm, unshakable, unstoppable. Say it like a vow, a reminder that from this moment on, you're untouchable. Before you go, like this video if it spoke to you. Subscribe to join a community of wisdom, strength, and growth. Turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. You're part of this journey now. I'll see you soon, stronger, sharper, and fully in control.